Good morning, YouTube. So as you can see, we are in a dock. Not the easiest dock to get into, but we're in a dock. So we're currently getting offloaded right now, finally. So here's a recap of yesterday's video. So I had the perfect week, and I was told that this place closes at 5 o'clock, which is partially true because one of their departments closes at 5. The department I was delivering to closed at, I just talked to the guy, he said they went home at 3:30 yesterday. And so I got there around 4:30, so they were gone, they were at home. So I sat there for about an hour and a half trying to figure out what was going on, getting in contact with the agent, trying to call somebody who was at the office, and couldn't get in contact with the agent. I got in contact with her, and she couldn't really help me out because nobody was here. And so we are getting offloaded right now. The following day, I just went and parked at a truck stop up the road there. And I don't know if yesterday's video, the last video I put out, showed all of this, because I could not, so on top of all that, I could not deliver, so I missed all my loads after that. Like, my schedule's been pushed back. I might be able to fix it, but I don't know. It's gonna cost us, possibly cost us going home this weekend. Which I am really, really upset about that. And then also, I was supposed to go down in Houston, do a drop and hook. And also, I had a spare LoneStar trailer I was going to pick up, because one of those trailers I'm dropping off in Laredo, and I'm going to bobtail back to Houston. I contacted that driver, and somebody had already came and got the trailer. It was not there. So it was a dilemma of, do I take that $7 a mile load, drop it off in Laredo, and then not have a trailer? Or do I keep this trailer and just take the loss of revenue, which is about $2,200. And then on top of that, the place I was originally supposed to pick up from blew up in flames due to a chemical something. So yesterday was just bad, guys. It was just a horrible day in trucking. But I might be able to fix it and not have to cancel anything, but like I said, it's going to cost me some home time. So, and then on top of that, I don't know if yesterday's video, how it turned out, because I got parked and I was trying to get my GoPros to download all the footage off of it, and apparently my GoPros were not recording in time lapse yesterday. They were recording in real time. So now there's a bunch of huge files that I need to download off the GoPros into my phone. And on top of that, they didn't even want to connect so I can download the footage off of it. So yesterday was just horrible. Nothing worked right yesterday. Considering the whole week was perfect. It was hump day yesterday. Maybe that had something to do with it, but it's totally ridiculous. So, yeah. So right now we're finally getting unloaded. So I got some figuring out to do. I was able to find a LoneStar trailer, but it's way up in Dallas. So now I got a deadhead. Take this trailer down in Houston, do my drop and hook. I'm gonna go drop that load off at my yard. And then I gotta shoot up to Dallas, 250 miles of a deadhead. Right now I got a deadhead 3 hours to Houston, drop and hook, park that trailer. Deadhead 250 miles up to Dallas, grab that empty. And then deadhead 250 miles back down from Dallas. And then park that trailer somewhere in Houston to where I can have access to it. And then probably the following day, well, I don't know, because I have a pickup the following day at 12:30 noon. I don't know. Then I got to figure out how to get to Laredo, drop that trailer off, and then deadhead back out of Laredo over 300 or some odd miles. So We're going to be deadheading over about 800 miles this week, guys. A little over 800 miles. But I already booked these loads. I'm committed to them already. And instead of me calling everybody to cancel and then having to start from scratch to find different loads, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do it. I'm gonna have to eat that 800 miles of deadhead or so. Sucks being a business owner. But anyway, that's enough ranting. Needless to say, yesterday I was pissed. And even when the GoPros didn't want to work, I was so over yesterday, I just turned everything off and went to bed. So, but anyway, guys, you guys go roll that intro. And as soon as they finish, we're going to roll up out of here. And I'll catch you guys on the other side. All right, y'all, we just got some fuel. Put about 40 gallons in the tank. Just to get us through Houston to do all this dropping and cooking and stuff. Let's go ahead and inch up a little bit. It is hot and humid out here, guys. And there's a thick overcast over Houston, probably from that fire yesterday. Once these people clear the fuel island, we'll inch up. like a thick overcast out here. It was threatening to rain. All right, we'll park here for a few minutes, get our stuff in order. All right, guys, we have arrived. But the other LoneStar trailers back there, I have to leave behind 4 E-track straps because the trailer we're grabbing has straps. That's one thing about this count, you have to give them 4 straps. Pay $7 a mile, but you got to give them 4 straps. Now I can't even get the straps off the trailer, off the one we're picking up, because that load we're dropping off in Laredo is going over to Mexico. So once we drop off that trailer, we are never going to see it again, possibly. So you got to reach out to either Fast Fleet or MyTee to get some more straps. But here's what I am going to do though. I have a few straps that I got off another load that are not MyTee. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of their straps. Alright. We're gonna keep that one. This one is obviously not MyTee. So we're getting rid of this one. Who is this made by? This is made by Kenodyne. We're getting rid of you, buddy. Sorry. We rep MyTee around here. Y'all know how we do. All right. We're getting rid of that strap. All righty. Up. What is this one? Is this one MyTee or? I think this one is MyTee. This looks like I gotta unwrap it. This one has no name on it, so guess what? We're getting rid of this one. All right. This WLL, we'll get rid of that one. Don't need it, don't want it. Arms are getting tired, y'all. I need to start working out. All right. Yeah, Kenodyne, that's another Kenodyne strap. We're getting rid of that one. And this one is another Kenodyne strap. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see MyTee on it, so we're getting rid of it. It can have all these little trashy straps. I only want quality. That's securing my loads down. All right. Got MyTee here. Got MyTee here. We're keeping that one. Then, what is this one? All right, guys, gotta go pull in through the gate. So let's go do that, and we'll move on. It's door number 14. Now, 14 is right there in front of us. So how in the world? Bust a U-turn right here if we can. I'm gonna hug this right side. Cut it as hard as we can. over there. Okay, which one is 14? I think the number's going to be to my left. So, well, I don't know. Which one is 14? Let's see. Okay. Slow it down. Just kiss the dock. Boom. Get around this guy. Alright, y'all. Somebody's gotta make a move. Let me go? Okay. Raise my suspension back up on my fifth wheel. Watch it, homeboy, I'm coming through. Alright. Open sesame. Come on, little Honda. Alrighty, what trailer are we grabbing? 672253. Right over here. Y'all, I didn't feel the dip. Let's go out and see what's going on. I know I've said this hundreds of times on this channel. Y'all see that gap right there? If I continue to back up, this kingpin is going to go over the fifth wheel, end up getting stuck up here in the front, or it's not going to connect properly. It might lock in place, but it's not going to be proper. When you see daylight in between the kingpin and the fifth wheel right there, that is not good. When you see daylight between the frame right here, that is not good. It's supposed to be touching. So when you're backing up to the trailer, if you don't feel it dip, it's probably sitting up too high. So let's go. I need to put my placards on. Slide my tandems up a little bit. Well, nah, they're okay right there. Where we're going, there ain't no scales. So this trailer needs a wash, but I'm not gonna wash it because we're just dropping it off in Laredo and bobtailing out of there. They are not using MyTee straps. Shame on them. Okay. Just wanted to check the securement. Just out of curiosity, are you using MyTee straps here? Nah, they're not. Okay. All right, guys, it is properly secured. Just wanted to make sure, because anything that happens, we're liable for it. I mean, I would add one more strap on the top up there, but where we're going is pretty straightforward, and I'm not keeping this trailer. Once we drop it off in Laredo, the straps and everything on it is going across to Mexico, and we'll never see this trailer again. So I do not want to give up another strap. All right. Let's let down this deal and get rolling. Guys, I'm out of energy. I have to put it in low gear. This high gear is not gonna move. So I have to put it in the, come on, in the low gear. If I can get it on there. So you can spin it, but it moves very, very slow. So I think that's good. I'm gonna back up to it and I'm gonna shake it a little bit. I might drag it and get some, because the legs are probably stuck. Because this is 44,000 pounds and all that weight is on this, which is why this isn't moving. So let's try shaking it, see if we can get it unstuck. Now that we've got a little bit of clearance off the ground, I'm gonna connect the trailer. Put that there. I'm gonna connect the trailer, drag it out. Actually, I only need this one. Get in there. All right, I'm gonna drag the trailer out. That way I have space and I don't have to be cramped in there trying to dolly that thing up. So all we need is our red airline for this, and that's not gonna fall, we'll be okay. Just a few little tricks and tips you learn along the way. Work smarter, not harder, right? I'm only moving the trailer a short distance, so I'm just going to use the red airline to unlock the trailer brakes. All right, let's go ahead and finish dollying up, connect. I got to put my placards on and ready to roll. y'all, we made it to Dallas. I'm sorry, Houston. We are at the yard I park at. There's the Ram. Sorry guys, it's windy out here. Ooh, she needs a wash. Need to get a remote start for this thing. We're just gonna inch this out of the way. Let it warm up a little bit. I'm tempted to go home for a little bit, relax, and then go pick up that trailer in Dallas. But part of me just wants to kind of get it over with at the same time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't want to hit old dude's truck over there. All right. Also, what I want to do, I'm gonna put some wood up under the legs. It's dusty out here. But I'm going to, what am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna slide the tandems because I want to take the weight off of the front up here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Go ahead and slide these things. Boom. Took off some of the weight. We in neutral? Yeah. So y'all see how he has the legs down there? The legs on the piece of wood? I think somebody broke my wood. I had this. This was all one piece, guys. So I'm gonna put this down so it doesn't sink. And I am doing this from experience. I have gotten this thing, my trailer stuck here twice. So I'm showing you guys this from experience. I don't think I like this piece of wood. It's the same size. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the first time I got it stuck, it sank all the way down to that bar at the bottom down there. Second time I got stuck, I had to call a wrecker. The wrecker charged me something like 450 bucks, but it sank all the way down to here. It just finished raining, and so it sunk. Second time I got it stuck, I was able to catch it. I was pulling out of the trailer and I was watching it. Forgot what happened to my pieces of wood, but I caught it right there on the frame, on the end there near the mud flaps. But it was still too low for me to back up into it again. So luckily, thank God, 18 wheels was not too far away. So we used his semi along with my semi and we got it up. We had used, because his semi sits a little bit lower than mine. So I pulled off on the side and I parked on the side and I raised my frame up and he got up under it and we lifted the landing gear legs up and we were able to get it up and out of there. So shout out to him. That was a day, guys. That was a day we still talk about. It took us hours. And it was raining. Actually, I probably should have waited. Yeah, I should have waited. Drop my airbags. Gonna secure these in here. Since we have about a 550 mile deadhead to do, I want to make sure these are in here correct. It's not going anywhere. All right, can I pull this yet? Ah, dang it, man. All right, let's try doing what we did earlier. I think I will go ahead and head straight to Dallas. Because if I go home, I'm not going to want to leave. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's not going anywhere. All right. So what I am gonna do before I pull this thing out of here, I'm gonna pull from under the kingpin and stop. I'm gonna raise my suspension back up. Okay, the wood looks okay. I'm gonna raise that suspension up and I'm gonna try to see if I can get any more leverage on this. That way it doesn't just drop in the concrete, sand, asphalt, whatever you want to call it. All right, do we see a gap? Nope. But let's see if that works. Please don't just drop. Please don't. Please don't just drop. Oh, I think it dropped, guys. Let's see. Okay, that's a little too low. I think we'll be okay. All right, let's dump our fifth wheel again. So yeah, we'll be good. As long as I drop my airbags and I hit it pretty hard, we'll be good. Just make sure that wood is not gonna break. Yeah, we should be all right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go drop off this paperwork to the front office up there. Whenever you're hauling hazmat and you're dropping off a hazmat load, you're supposed to leave your paperwork with the facility that you're dropping it off at in case of emergencies. So I'm gonna go drive this around over there and I'll get with you guys when we get back over here to the truck. All right, so she went ahead and made copies for me. So we'll pull this truck out of the way. Hopefully that wood holds up. So looks like I need to get another piece. Well, because God blessed me with that wood right there. Because I was at a truck stop. This is right after my trailer had fell through the first time. I was at a truck stop and I needed to buy a piece of wood, but funds were low and we were on a super tight, well, funds weren't low, we were just tight on a budget. Yeah, I know how we like sticking to our budget over here. So sticking to my budget, and I was at a truck stop, and lo and behold, there was just a piece of wood laying there in the middle of the truck stop in a parking space. And I asked the truck stop, does this belong to anybody, or what's going on with this? And they said, no, it must have fell off a truck. Y'all see all my lights are on in the dash. I had unplugged my ABS relay, which is right here. One of them is my ABS relay, because it kept acting up. I got to replace my I have to replace my something about my ABS system and my I forgot the other thing, like my tire pressure sensors, one or two of them. And there's something else I got to change out. So my ABS kept triggering while I was driving. It just kept like braking. So I had to unplug my ABS sensor. So my ABS, what do you call it? My relay, goodness. But all right, guys, let's shoot on to Dallas. I was gonna go home for a little bit, but I think we'll just haul butt out there and haul butt back. made it here to the yard. I'm gonna grab one of these Landstar trailers here. I'm gonna look at both of them, review my options. The step deck that I had, I think is this one. No, it's not this one. It was one of these. No. Was it this one? No, I guess the one I have is gone. Somebody must have it. There's the green Mac that I drove. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna grab one of these step decks here. I'm sorry, one of these dry vans here. We might be jumping into a step deck again in the next couple of weeks, guys. I'll keep you posted. So right now, we're gonna grab one of these two. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. It's definitely been a stressful past 2 days. We put in about 522 miles today. A lot of driving, a lot of moving around, but we got to make up for the loss of revenue. So the load that we picked up, so today is Thursday. So the load that we picked up earlier today, that we dropped off that empty and grabbed the preloaded one, I'm not going to be able to deliver that one till Sunday. So we do have about, when I drop that one off, we'll have about $9,000 of revenue for the week. So that is really good. But I did spend a lot in diesel because I did head from Temple, Texas, when we dropped off that load this morning to Houston. That was about 150 to 200 miles. And then coming out here and going back, it was another 250 miles. And then I got a phone call, guys, that the original plan that we had in place would have worked out because somebody, there was just some complications behind the scenes. I did not have to deadhead out here, and I didn't find that out until halfway of being out here. So it's just been a crazy week, guys. I tell you, I've been over it. I just want to, man. I mean, we made the revenue. It's just all the stress around it to keep the revenue. It's been a lot. And I've just been over. The beginning of the week was excellent, but the higher you climb, the harder the fall is going to be. And at least our revenue is not impacted, but just the stress to keep the revenue is just out of this world, guys. And then with the plant blowing up, and that was one of my next connects that I was going to make, as far as consistent loads, it's been rough. It's been rough. Like, just in 2 days, a lot has crumbled around us. So I don't really have much to say. And then I was supposed to turn around and go back home after picking this trailer up, but I'm out of hours, so I'm going to be parking here for the night because I had hit a lot of traffic coming out here because when it rains, people don't know how to drive. So originally this week, I told my kids I would be home Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. But nope. I won't be getting home until tomorrow, Friday, and then having to leave out Sunday morning and running round trip out to Laredo and coming back. So, yeah, guys, it's been rough. It's really been rough. So I don't really have too much to tell you. I'm not gonna be Mr. Hippy Jippy Yippy Doo this week, but like I said, we made revenue. And we were safe with the whole plant ordeal, so I'm blessed with that. But everything else, I am so over it. So guys, thank y'all for tuning in today. You guys always make my day in the comment section. So thank you guys for that. Stay blessed. Stay tuned. We got some more coming up. But I got to do some stuff for MyTee Products this week, and we'll work on that. So guys, this is LoneStarTexasRanger signing off. I will catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.